loss. Is it a little bit bittersweet, having that performance be the one that retires Patrick Cote, another guy that's been in the UFC for a long time like yourself?
Uh, yes and no. It's always great to get a victory, especially against a veteran. I didn't know it was his last fight until he told me. So, I'm honored to be able to be his last fight.
What did you think of your performance as a whole?
I think I can do a lot better. Staying active is going to definitely, help me be able to put on more performance and push the pace even more. You know, uh, the attempt to drop to lightweight definitely helped my case. I got a good 10 to 12 pounds of body weight out of me, so the weight cut was easy. I know if I'm healthy, I'm able to fight hard. I have the technique and the will and the power, to compete at, the top of this weight class. So I feel pretty good.
How did you feel in that welterweight and looking perfecting athletes for full camp as far as your body weight?
Dude, this is the best I ever felt during a weight cut. Perfecting athletes. I work with all the people before, and I didn't know how good they are until we finished this camp. And the weight cut was easy, was smooth. I felt great. I felt strong through it. It didn't feel like a weight cut at all. The last 1 or 2 pounds, nobody likes it, but even that, it was enjoyable, and I'm very thankful to have them on my team.
You look good in this fight at this weight. What's your next move?
I want to fight in a Long Island card. I think it's July 22nd. That's enough time for me to, get back, take a few weeks off, and get right back in, to camp mode.
Anyone in mind?
No, I just want to, hopefully a top 10. I've been fighting this weight class, and I've been at the top of the weight class, for years now. I got myself out of the rankings twice, once by inactivity, I had 4 surgeries in 2 years, and the second by trying to drop to lightweight, I'm back, I know I belong to the top, so it's just a matter of me getting active again, well, I'm active, and I think it'll be nice to get a top 10.
You fought obviously at MSG here. You say you want to fight in Long Island. What is it about New York that you like? Because John Jones was telling us yesterday, this is one of the more highly taxed states for the fighters. In terms of
I don't get taxed. I got a corporation, so it's all good for me. But it's just the East Coast time. I think it makes it easy. I don't have to get any time change. 2 hours and a half. I'm anywhere here. So I'm from Florida. It's just a 2 hours and a half flight, and yeah, it makes it easy for me. So it's a little bit selfish reasons.
Congrats on the win, Thiago.
Thank you.
Decision to go down to
I don't, I don't. I take everything, as a learning experience, and even the things that doesn't go your way. The good thing is I got a good, 10 to 12 pounds out of me that I didn't need it. So definitely it made my my welterweight life a lot enjoyable. I'm able to, have a cheap meal once or twice a week with my family. Being a new dad, so life as a welterweight MMA fighter is very enjoyable again. It was a little bit of struggle trying to drop to lightweight. It was very moody throughout the whole attempt, but I'm finally able to enjoy myself. I love what I do. I think I'm blessed. I've been in UFC for 12 years. I don't know how many people are able to stay at the highest level for this long, and I feel now at 33, I still got a long time to go, and I'm finally enjoying again and having fun and going to the gym 2-3 times a day, just to hang out and learn and be better. So I think it was, a good thing that it didn't go my way.
Was it your decision to do that, or were you kind of pushed to do it?
It was a joint decision, and the thing that kind of, went wrong and kind of worked out in a way. We planned this for about a year and a half before, and then I talked to him, to my previous nutritionist about the communication was very hard. Him being in Vegas, and I approached him, said, "Are you sure? Can you commit to that? Because that's a big change. I had problems going to welterweight before. Perfecting athletes, at the time they just moved to Florida. So I was man enough to approach him and ask him, "Are you sure you're going to be able to commit? Because I have them here, in Florida. That's going to make my life a lot easier. No, you're my boy. You helped me start this, and I'm with you forever. You're my boy. Whatever you need. The deal that we have, forget about it. It'll be on me. I won't charge you anything anymore." I say, "Are you sure, Mike? I don't mind. I respect your work a lot. for me not to pay you or anything like that. Say, no, I got you. Don't worry. This is how it's gonna be. And then communication was great for about 2 to 3 months. And then after that, things go back to the way it was. But he always came through for me. So you know what, it's just the way it is. I respect our friendship a lot. So let's see. And then 3 months before the fight, he said, Mike, let's get your ticket now. Because our deal is he comes stay 21 days with me, the fight, cooking and everything. And I'm very happy that his business got so big. He was very successful. But he said he was going to do it. So, all right, you committed to me before, so let's, we're going to keep the same deal. 3 months before, Mike, when you want to be here? You want to be here on Saturday or Sunday? 3 weeks before the fight. They said, oh, let me get back to you. 2 months. Let me get back to you. A month. Let me get back to you. 3 months. Mike, it's, you should be here in 2 days, buddy. Let's do this. Oh, hold on. Let me look at my schedule. I said, let me look at my schedule. So, Mike, you know what, brother? Thank you very much. I'm going to go with Perfecting Athletes because I'm in a position now that it's crunch time. And then switch from one method to another, my body didn't adjust. I got food poisoning in between, and you guys saw it, everything. Didn't complain, I took as a champ. I couldn't hydrate, they put a cap on my weight. I couldn't hydrate at all. I think I had 3 meals leading up to the fight. And then right before we're supposed to hit that 174 mark at 4 p.m. and then go to the venue, I was able to, I talked to someone from the UFC, I was able to check my weight before. So that day I slept, woke up, went for a run, checked my weight, I weigh in 171.8. Went back up, and that was about 355. We had a video, we had cameras, we had everything. We had UFC officials with us. I go upstairs to try to eat something, chug something down my throat before, and then I get a phone call. Hey, you gotta stop eating. You gotta come back and gotta weigh yourself again. Nobody from Miller's camp were here. I said, what are you talking about? We got a video. You got everything. Then end up, I go back and I can't eat, and Miller camp did what he was supposed to do. He said, no, there was nobody here. We're not gonna fight. So we come to the venue into an hour and a half before the fight actually happened. I didn't know what was going to happen, and then, they finally, no, we're going to fight. So all right, we're going to fight, and then we're going to fight. And then you guys saw the performance, it wasn't my best. But again, I took as a champ. It is what it is. I own it. It was my mistake. I didn't make weight, and I took the penalty. I took the criticism and everything and used as a fuel, to come back and do what I do.
Still talking like Dolce, or is that just sort of at this point?
No, unfortunately, the friendship, I thought the respect that I have for him, he had the same for me, and that wasn't the case, and that's all good, I wish him the best. I don't think he's a bad person. I think he's a great dude, we just have different priorities, It would be nice if he had told me a hand, somebody I can commit, go with them, and it's all good, especially because I approached him asking that situation before. But, God has a plan. God knows what he's doing. I truly believe that, loyalty, honesty is one of the hardest things, you find on this earth. And I'm honest and I'm loyal, and that's just the way I'm going to be.
You've seen many iterations of this welterweight division, obviously fought for the title back in the day. When you look at, Tyron Woodley, Stephen Thompson, those guys, do you feel like you're still right there?
Absolutely. It's just a matter of me getting back to be active again. I have all the techniques and the talent in the world. I train with the best, team in the world with a lot of great teammates as well. So, anything is possible in this business, as you fight with a 4 ounces glove, one punch, one kick could change the whole, course of a fight. So, I'm excited, I'm excited to test myself again.
And you fought, obviously, a lot of guys. You've been in the UFC a long time. Is there anyone that you think makes sense for you next? Maybe you haven't crossed paths with, or a rematch or anything like that?
No, dude. At this point, whoever they throw in front of me, I'm gonna get the job done, and just fight, with the best of my ability. I don't fight faces, I usually I look at the body, and see how they move and try to counter that, try to find the weakness and attack that. That's how I approach. I don't have really much emotion towards the business anymore because my heart got broken so many times, so I kind of have this cold assassin mindset towards it.
Is that better for you?
Way better. Way better because, this is the honest business in the world. If you don't put in the work, you're not going to get what you deserve. But sometimes even when you put in the work, you're not going to get what you deserve. That's just life. That's one of the reasons I love MMA so much, and I have no problem, putting everything in the line every time I step in there.